François, can you present TeepTrak? What TeepTrak does? What proof TeepTrak today can? What kind of problems TeepTrak addressing to the clients today?
Yes. So when you look at the factory, is production lines. So the way the production line operates is going to tell you if you have a good factory or not. This production line is operated by human. It's going to have raw material coming in. It's going to have energy, and then you're going to have your products coming out. And to know if the factory is working, monitoring these production lines and machines from that production lines is key, because from there you can try to understand what is preventing this production line to work. So the problems inside of factories could be human problems, could be engineering problems, could be coming from different places. But once you start to monitor properly this production line on the machines from the production line, you're going to have a clear idea. Now, inside this production line, you will want to know how many parts you can produce from a machine. And this is where TeepTrak is very good. So you can track if machines are producing. Then you're going to have QualTrak. Is the part that we're producing are good or not good, and for what reason? So QualTrak is a standalone system, but you also have a small module QualTrak inside TeepTrak. Then you're going to know if sometimes you have a manual task inside the production line. So if these manual tasks are very efficient, this is going to be PaceTrak. And then overall, production lines are going to have settings, information about sensors, temperature, pressure, humidity, whatever. And you want to collect this information to be able to correlate it with quality or performance. And this is where ProcessTrak starts to make sense. So with our 4 solutions, we can connect pretty much any type of line around the world, capture all the information that is needed to understand what's happening, and then from there we can do proper analysis.
Okay. I would like to know more about the clients today of TeepTrak. You said you're working with 450 plus factories. What kind of client, what kind of different locations you're working on today?
Yeah, so we're in 35 countries. I think we have 28 languages right now. So the key thing is to make this solution very simple so it can be deployed everywhere, right? Any type of factory all around the world can work with TeepTrak. Even new languages, we can import them or adapt to these new languages within 2 weeks, right? So we can connect pretty much anything. As long as I was saying, we have a discrete production of part, we can connect.
Okay. Can you talk about a bit of AI assistant which you created in TeepTrak, what it does and why every time we are getting a lot of feedbacks from clients, why it's pretty important to the client?
So we are working on several AI products, right? So we have agentic product to help clients use our solutions. So we have, as you were mentioning, a TeepTrak bot inside TeepTrak, where you can ask questions about how the solutions works, how to set them up, how to get information, how to set up reports, dashboards. So this works, and it's internal in terms of code, internal. So of course we're using open source model, but on our own servers, and the goal is to bring information from the client. And we have made these agentic customizable by each and every client. So we're going to allow, for example, Alstom, which is one of our key clients, be able to configure this bot to put their own standard, their own information inside the answers that this bot is going to give. And then we're working on MCP to make sure that the bot can also answer questions about performance, about Paretos, about a lot of things. And finally, I think now it's starting to get known, but we work on Gemba. And Gemba is the platform that will be able to use algorithms to do a deeper analysis of all the information we have collected from all our solutions.
So my next question is about the deployment time of TeepTrak, how plug and play this solution is.
Yeah. So let's say you're located in Atlanta, right? So you're in the US. We can ship from Chicago. We have stock there. So it's going to be very quick to reach you. And after installing the system doesn't take much time, 2-3 hours. I think the first system is going to take a little bit more time in terms of configuration, maybe half a day. This is what I would say. And then each and every machine is going to be 2-3 hours. So depending on how many machines or production line you have to connect, I would say on average 3 to 4 hours per production line. So if you have 20, within 60 hours, everything is connected and working. So it's less than 2 weeks, right? So we can connect a very large factory very quickly, perfectly configured and deployed, and get the information right away.
Okay. Can you talk about a bit service after sales? What is standards of TeepTrak in that behalf?
Yes. So I think service is one of our strengths. Because when you start to use these kind of products, first of all, you don't know everything. So you want to get quick answers if it's not working, if you're facing issues. So we have our own support team that is going to help you. Then we're going to have the bot. We have a chat bot trained on all the materials to install and configure the system. So this is ready. So if you have questions, you can ask the bot and it's going to give you an answer. And after, you always have your commercial contact that you can reach to, and is going to have all the answers and the knowledge to make you have the system perfectly working. So all in all, it's very important to offer support, and we do believe that, especially right now, if you look at Google or large companies, it's very hard to get someone on the line. We're too small to be and not rich enough to do this. So we are offering a very good product. I'm not saying we're going to change in the future once we get rich, but I think it's this is one thing that makes us successful.
My next question is about the today partners program. I know like TeepTrak offers a partner program, and you're quite open to extend your partner program in US market. Can you talk to me about it?
Yes. So one of our key challenges is to get known, right? Even if we have a good marketing and we're trying to reach people to try to understand what we're doing, it's very hard to get known by most factories. People are not necessarily, we are not on social media, and it's a product that is B2B, industrial B2B, so it's a little bit niche, right? So one way to get known is to work together with people that have contact with factories. So consultants, people that work in tech, maybe tech suppliers, a lot of people that knows that factories could be have benefits of using our solutions, could be very positive for those factories, and then recommend our products to these people. I'm not saying we're the best product. I think we are, but I mean, it's good that we are in competition with other type of solutions. I'm quite fine with that. But just the fact that people know that we are a sound and solid solution that they can think about, then this is where partnership does make sense for us.
Okay,